the relationship, the rapport is now great between me and Trey, because apart from the relationship or the acquaintance he's had with the rest of the artists, he also made sure he found time to not once tell it in my face that, listen, look at my eyes, man, you're great, you're gonna go places, so just keep pushing. And that I deem as very honoring, because that's a superstar right there. You know, as big as I may be, I believe that you can never stop getting bigger. There's always room for improvement. So with words like this coming from persons who have traveled, won Grammys and all, you know that you're on the right path.
By then on Monday, there was a lot of brouhaha around this coke issue. Now, one artist, Shatta Wale, was alleging that he had been called and that he was offered a certain amount which he felt that was too small. And I was surprised that if it were true, the amount you and the others were offered was made public. Is it true that you offered 4,000? How did you feel about it?
That on its own is defaming us and discrediting Coca-Cola Studio and its details and its whatever. Listen, you get called upon. However he got chosen, however he got a letter, we don't know about it. That's us. We cannot stand anywhere and speak anything anyhow to discredit some other people just to credit us. If you're offered a fee and you can't make it, I think it's personal, so you couldn't make it. However it is, if it does come out one day for the world to hear that this was a reason why you couldn't go, fine. But I think as it is, he's stating that he wasn't paid what he wanted to. It ends over there. How do you then know that somebody else was paid this amount or was paid that amount and all of this? But then to me as a person, I believe that it's not news to me. Like, it's up to the time where we have to also defend what we have to. Because when the news went on, I wasn't happy about it. So we had to just say it the way it is. Nobody knows the contractual agreements that went on between us and Coca-Cola, apart from the two parties, because you have a disclosure clause in the contract where you keep it to yourself. But nonetheless, that is not the fee. That is something he's going. Probably he was going to be paid that amount, not us, and then he's booming it up to a certain amount that he wants. But God, between God and man, it's not close to that amount. That's not the amount that either me or I was paid. I can speak for myself. Exactly.
Did you see that as a plot to pull you down after all the progress you've made with Trey Songz?
Definitely. Like, I don't even have to hide this, because this is Ghana. Trust me, man. Everybody knows what's going on. Like, that's what I said earlier on. Everybody plies their trade in a certain manner, and we all know that. It's fortunate that I do my thing in a certain way that people love and appreciate. Other people love what other people do as well, but it's not a surprise to hear that coming from that artist and trying to discredit some other's progress to credit himself. So there's no news, you know what I mean? I'm long gone over that one, and now we're doing different things, you feel me? So I can't be bothered, but I can only clear the air and make the fans know that he doesn't know whatever transaction or business contractual agreement that went on between me, as mentioned amongst the names of those who were paid a certain amount. No, he doesn't. So he can shut up about it, concentrate on his one, and defend himself with all whatever he wants to for not going to be able to make, you know what I mean, to the Coke studio. So that stays over there.
Now, just for purposes of curiosity, was the amount more than that, or was it close to that? Can you, I don't say tell me how much, but just to let us understand how huge this deal was.
Definitely, that's not the amount paid. That's not the amount paid, so it's less cry. So probably he was going to be paid that amount, so that's how come he knows that amount.
But you were paid more than that?
I can't disclose the amount, but it was more than that.
Were you intimidated when you saw Trey Songz because the video?
No. I wasn't intimidated. Like, I think if you have a positive mind, intimidation is to me is an understatement. It's too much. It's more negative. If you got anxious, if you got a bit frightened, or all those ones, fine. But intimidation, like, Trey comes with a good spirit. He opens up. Immediately he stepped into the place, you can feel what type of person he is. So I think that also helped to open up everybody's heart, to open up to him, because this is a project with none of us have to sit here feeling we're bossy over somebody. And I think as big as he is, he started it. He opened up so nice. and I could relate, so why not?
Was it nerve-wracking for you?
No. You know, at this...
Just tell me the experience, like this is,
Right?
like you
I
said.
know you really want to
I
know,
want
but
to know the
it's
experience.
the same way I approach everything. I approach everything now as I am here with a certain amount of respect, being that if I get into a room and I see one guy, I'll just open up the same way I would open, and it does help me. So I wasn't frightened, neither was I intimidated. Egos will come to play when artists meet. Not to say that we didn't see display of egos. We saw a lot of display of egos from the house but I can't relate because I don't know what is causing that or not. You don't know if you know the problem if you fear, I'm one person that would never look at that side. I came to do the job. I came to connect who I can connect with. I came to connect to who I can connect with. I came to open my heart. So that's what I got.
So Trey opened up to you. It was easy to connect. Now you gave him some shoe. Yeah. Was that what stimulated him calling you the king of African or Ghana dancehall?
You know, from the snap you could see that he took the phone and he was just talking. He was just appreciative of it. And I know that to be smart, he must have done his research, listened to a couple of, because this is a musical project, and he wouldn't just jump in without knowing, because all these things are pre-organized, like it's properly organized, so it's planned. So I know that he must have seen a couple of my things, but to say that I'm the king, yeah man, then he knows what he's saying. Basically, was Sapashi in the same way in real life,
But how did you get that shoe to him? Had you thought of his size? You had asked to things.
That was that's one of the things. Like, I think it was fortunate that we almost rocked the same size.
Oh.
But I took stuff for me so I can give, because it's also in the right like come with stuff from your home so that what I mean.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it was planned, and then like everybody knows what they read in the contract they signed to. So I brought something with me for him, and I believe that he liked it because on the last day I rocked something really, an agbada type with sneakers and jeans. So everybody was just staring at me, and then afterwards he was like, "Nah, that's hard." So afterwards, just to present him with some of those, it's like, "Gee, this is off the hook." Yeah.
You got something in return?
Actually, I wasn't expecting anything in return from him.
You're not expecting anything. Now, another thing that comes to mind is that I saw you with Trey Songz all over, but amazingly, I didn't see you with Yemi Alade at all, not even in one of your snaps.
But we gelled. We spoke.
Are you sure?
Oh, definitely.
Because not even a picture of both
Not even a picture. And I haven't posted. I don't remember posting pictures of me and any other artist. That's somewhat selfish.
Just next door.
But it was not intentional because we were always up and about. But I think we have pictures together from other stables. So I may just have to post one of those for people to know we're relating.
Maybe you should, because...
But behind the scenes we were vibing. Then I know what you mean, like interacting that much due to the fact that she made a comment about me winning the BETs. Exactly. But the truth of it was that this is the first time we met, and before we even spoke, you know what I mean, I could, the demeanors I could read was that distant already, because she knows that I know, and it must have gotten so loud that I know, because she's worked with Ghanaian artists too, and that's the filler. But I was open-hearted. At the end of the day, Big in my dear way, first African artist, reggae dancer to win the BET. Should they come to Ghana again, fine. And I'm the only Ghanaian artist with the BET that hasn't shared it. It's a fact, so it's not we're bragging with it, so we're working. But then we hadn't actually met till the press conference where we were all supposed to sit. And then once I sat, she sat and said, "Yo, my telele, da 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 da," and then we started vibing from there.